Okay. I'm gonna try and stream some Fallout 76 today. Even though my internet does not work as advertised and is very slow. Also, last time I was playing, I kept trying to take this lakeside cabin so I could get some lead. And the stupid thing... Oh, that was horrible. It kept crashing. Okay, that should have actually hit him. There we go. The game kept crashing. Like it would just full on close and I would have to reload it. I would just get to the point where I captured the lakeside cabins, get my lead machine put down, beat off the wave of enemies that comes sometimes. I would get that far and then it would crash and I'd have to start over. And I did that at least 4 or 5 times and it just kept happening before I said screw it. And if it does it again, I'm gonna see if maybe it's for some reason maybe a bug with this workshop, and I'll go elsewhere. Let's see what happens. Also, the last time I think I tried and I crashed before I got to actually capture it, because there's only, when there's ghouls here anyways, I think there's only about 3 or 4 of them. But I could only find 3 and I scoured the whole area. It said there was still more and I couldn't find it. And then it crashed, so I gave up. It's been a few days since I came back. I was kind of salty about it. But we'll find out now if this is going to work. So what I thought. Is that 2 or... I can't remember how many that was that I killed now. Usually there was one over there. I just want to be able to... I just want to find them, you know? So far everything's looking good though. I seem to be able to play and stream, but I haven't gotten... Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it holds up. I don't think anybody else is using the internet right now, which shouldn't matter anyways, because we have a good enough internet. It doesn't work the way it's supposed to. I'd like to... Oh, there we go, I got it. That's how you can tell in the caps. So I didn't see him before, so he spawned in after I had walked in, I think. Just kind of annoying, but... Okay, so let's see if we can get this thing. The nice thing though, the last few times that I was capturing it, this time I think I only got 20 caps, but I was getting 40 caps, and then spending 25 to claim it. So I was actually making some caps every time I got booted. Not a huge amount, but I made a few extra caps by that happening. So I mean, there's a silver lining, I guess. So the main reason I'm here is this. I want to get a nice stockpile of lead put together. And then I can, yeah, for ammo. I use 308s mostly with this gun, and then I've got 45s in my combat rifle. And that's just for now, I don't know. I mean, I know that eventually I could get some 50 cals, but I have a few 50 cal bullets in my storage, but I don't know where a good source of 50 cals are, because I haven't run into a whole lot of them. I haven't even found a receiver that I can use 50 cals anyways, so it's not that big of an issue. The last, like, Fallout 4, that's what I ended up. I moved from 308s to 50 cals, and 308s were my backup, which is great. But we'll see what it's like keeping up with 50s when the time comes. If I can get away with just 308s, I might just do that too. We'll see. This is my highest level character, is like 35 or 36 or something. So I just like to put a few turrets down. Usually the enemies, they all come from over here. Plop one up here. And then I like to throw one on top of the actual... Throw one on top of the actual lead extractor. Oh, there you go. So this place also has crystal, it's got wood and silver. But I really am only here for the lead. I don't need any of the other stuff right now. Let's throw one of these guys up here. I'd really like to find some more plans for turrets. I'd like to be able to use the Mark II, the heavy machine gun turret. Which I think I have that card. We'll just have to equip it. But yeah, I'd prefer to be able to use these. I'd like to find the plans for them eventually. And usually this always has at least 10 power going through it. So you don't even have to build generators here if you're just getting the one. And if you want more than just that, there we go, got the defense thing coming. If you want more than just the lead extractor, if this is ever a 10, you ever see one of these boxes anywhere? Just for anybody who doesn't already know. If you see one of these boxes in your workshop, it actually connects directly to the Poseidon power plant. If it says 10, it means the power plant is inactive right now. So if you go there, you should get the event that lets you turn the power plant back on, and then anywhere one of these boxes is, it'll have 100 power. And that'll be as long as it remains active. And then if for some reason, I don't know how, I've never really played that long where it is active and then it deactivates again. I don't know if that's a thing that happens frequently, but if that does happen and you're relying on that power, just look after the power plant again. Gives you something to do. Oops. Terrible for that. Alright. A few more seconds and the enemy should come rolling in. The only guys that are kind of a pain when super mutants come out. Because they're a little smarter than everything else. Not like a lot smarter, but you know, a little bit. Ghouls are pretty easy to pick off. Same with everything else. Mongrels are pretty easy to pick off. Robots are pretty easy to pick off. Mole rats are pretty easy to pick off. This should be easy. Let's see. Do the shotgun. Is it still good? It was auto and then I didn't like it. So. It shoots fast enough as is. I really didn't feel that it was significantly faster when it was set to auto. Probably have to walk around to get these guys. I don't know. I probably won't have to do anything. Speed things up a little. We'll go look for them. Yeah, this is the edge of the place here, so there's the wooden stuff. But if you're only using it for the lead, you don't need to defend the whole camp. Oh, I don't see that. This is just quicker than these instances. Oh, why did I grab that? Need to pay attention. We're at wave 2 already. Cool. Sure, they'll have no problem. They really seem to like this one.
Cassidy, come see mommy. Come see mommy.
Kids might be getting in trouble. 3 of 3. Come on. Here's some crystal. Yeah, I've not needed a lot of that, so I'm not going to waste my time with it. Within this area, you've got the lead and the...
Both of you, come see me.
What do we got over here? I forget what it is. Silver, right. Lead and silver's in here. Silver's something I haven't really used a lot of in the computer, so...
Olivia, come up here, come over here.
It's half of them. I wish it wasn't mole rats, because at least I could see everything all at once. I have to walk around, find them to pop up at me. Oh, there we go. Let's just walk through here. Come on. You're here somewhere. See if maybe they decided to pop up over here. Let's see. No, nothing. Oh, God. That's still there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, there we go. Come here, bud. Oh, there you go. Don't. There we go. Okay. More rats are down, lead extractors down. I haven't crashed yet. I think everything might be good. Some lead there. Great. This place comes with a tinker's workbench, so maybe I'll just see what I can make for ammo. Well, I have a decent amount of lead for now. I could be better. Give me a second here. Not bad. Just I closed the door. Okay. Let's see what I can make for ammo. I know I was actually getting a little like gunpowder too, which I didn't think that would ever happen. Oh no, that's right. I got a whole bunch more. I have a lot more lead than it shows. Oh, there, I have a lot in storage too. Okay. So we'll do that, and we'll do that. Oh, what? Whoa, I ran out of steel? Holy crap. I guess that's what I get. That's... So you can make the 50 cals, though. You get 150 cals. That's not a... 40 steel is, I mean, it's still a lot of steel, I would think, but that's actually not bad. So, I mean, when the time comes, we'll see what it is to upkeep that. Should have lots of plastic. Like the plastic so I can bulk everything out. Now I'm gonna have to actually mark steel. Make sure I get enough steel. Bulk the lead. That's something I box at all in my... I'll have to put down a storage container. And blow the plastic up. And we'll tag steel. So hopefully I can find some steel. Well, I mean, hopefully. Of course I'll be able to find steel. It's easy enough to find. I just have to pick up stuff that has steel in it now, instead of ignoring it all. Oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that. Okay, so let's put down a storage box. I like my new Coca-Cola one. And we'll just plop her down here, it doesn't really matter. Ore. Crystal, silver, some uranium. Stuff I don't need to carry with me. What else is taking up so much space? Nothing here. Do I have extra weapons? That's why. Grabbed a bunch of extra weapons. I was going to scrap them all. But the game kept crashing, so I never got around to it. So why don't I do that now? Long recon scope, nice. Might have to look into that one. I like how the recon scope because it marks your enemies, your targets. I like to go into areas with when I have one, mark all the targets, and then I'll pick them off from there. I was wondering if it works just as well when it's, you know what else I need to do? I want to block this. It works just as well, if it works just as well in the online environment. I don't know why it wouldn't, but for some reason it's something about it. So, not everybody can just come along and take all my lead, but from what I've heard, not a whole lot of people always spend time here. Yeah. Okay, so the next thing, one thing I've been working on is, you see, I got the Forge a Legend quest. Kill 6 different types of creatures with Great Saber, and I've got 5 of 6. But what counts is have to be hostile or what? Because I swear I've killed some things that I haven't killed before, but it doesn't work. Like, do rad stags not work? Because I didn't get credit when I killed a rad stag. I got credit when I killed, I can't remember if it was Mr. Handy or Protectotrons, but I don't think I got credit for both. I'm not sure. All I'm saying is I'm just really not sure what else I could kill. I'm also not even close to a melee character. I don't have the skills or even really many perk cards that I could switch out to improve my situation in that. I've got Iron Fist, but that's punching attacks. This is all just like for my shotgun and other stuff. So it's tough. I don't want to just go after big strong enemies with this sword that does almost no damage because I'm not equipped to use it properly. So yeah, I've kind of just been on the hunt for something. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Should start changing controls of all my games to be the same. So this is, if you said I'm tabbing through different categories here, it's actually an add-on that I got. If you don't have it, I'd recommend it. It shows how much weight is in each of your sections, so you know where all the weight is coming from. If you have a huge, you know, you're like, you just emptied all your junk or whatever, but you've still got a massive amount of extra weight. This kind of helps you figure that out. And it lets you tab through, like, apparel, you can go through outfits, armor, weapons, ranged, melee, thrown. I use it mostly for aid. I've actually really not used it for any of the other options other than aid. It lets you go through food, water, crafted water, and then chems, and then everything. So it's really useful when you're trying to, especially if you want to eat your crafted stuff. Naturally, it goes bad, and usually it gives you the bonuses. Although I am low on crafted water stuff, so I might just go over to some of this. But I usually, unless I want one of the perks, like one of the effects specifically from one of them, I just find whatever's going to go bad the soonest. Like that gives me extra endurance, which is a nice bonus, but it's not really something I'm always looking to have. So I'll just go ahead and eat that to fill up my hunger. So yeah, I want to find something to kill with that sword that's going to give me credit, but it's not going to get me killed. That's the tricky part. This is probably Scorched. I've killed Scorched, I've killed a Super Mutant, I've killed a Ghoul, so I mean those are all off the table. And then one of them would have been a robot, but I think I killed a Mr. Handy and a Protectotron. I don't know if they both gave me credit, but I know I was fighting robots and I got credit at least at one point. Mole Rats, I did get credit for Mole Rats. Those are the first things that I killed, were Mole Rats. I honestly just can't help myself, it's so easy. Picking off the enemies like that. I finally got the silencer for this too, so it's perfect. I got the silencer on a combat rifle. It's more for inside buildings, more or less. And the shotguns for when things are charging me. But I don't know if maybe somebody else can tell. I didn't see it in any of the descriptions, but I mean, when I switched my shotgun to auto, when the damage went from 60 to 54, but every time I was shooting stuff, it was doing an incredibly, like more than, it lost 4 damage essentially, or 6, but it was doing a lot less than that. So does having it on auto change, like affect its perks? Because I had the shotgunner perk, I don't remember which one. I had shotgunner and then I just got scatter shot, or it might be the other way around, but regardless, I don't know if it being an automatic has any effect on that or not. Scorched. See, I'm just trying, yeah, right now I'm not really sure where or what. I want to go, oops, shot way too early there. Where or what I'm going to kill. What I'm going to kill it where. I could look for some mire lurks, and I'm wondering, maybe there'd be some around here. This seems, you know, it's an old riverbed, so it would make sense that there could possibly be some mire lurks here. I want to do it in an open area like this. I don't want to trap myself in a cave with a bunch of mire lurks if I'm trying to kill one with a sword. That's kind of where I'm at. So let's see if I can find a mire lurk and not one-shot it, because I don't want to take the. I don't want to use the sword basically to get it all the way from 100 to 0. That's just going to be too much. I don't know how good the sword is compared to other melee weapons, but I know my melee attacks are crap, so it's kind of a difficult. I just want to kind of get this part over with, and then I don't have to worry about it again. And for anybody who's not sure about this, what this quest line is, Forging a Legend, it's part of the Mistress of Mystery quest series. that, I can tell you more about it. I guess I might as well do it right now. But that's a quest series that lets you basically become a Mistress of Mystery. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, you can do the quest lines anyways. That's why right now, if you see I've got the... got that veil on. But I'm talking... My broadcast... There we go. I have to mute my other mic. I forgot that wasn't muted. No, but look, good thing nobody was around. I just hear some random person talking to themselves. That would have been kind of funny. Okay. Yeah, I do play open mic as well. I usually play solo, so... And if I do want to talk to somebody, I don't want to have to reach up and hit an extra button just to talk, so I'll just unmute my mic. It's a little bit quicker. Off goes the weasel. I don't want to go up there. I'm not looking to fight a bunch of super mutants right now. They're a good source of 308s. 308s and caps. If you're ever looking to do a little farming, and you know, if you just want to farm your ammo and caps, super mutants are great for that. Ah, didn't think I was going to get that one. I don't think I can. So yeah, anyways, Mistress of Mystery questline. How does it? You find the house. You'll get a miscellaneous to tell you to investigate the Riverside house or whatever, and that's basically right across from the cabin. So it's on this side of this river. Is this still riverbed? I guess it's not really a river anymore. So it's up in these rich people houses, and you need the veil to get in though. So if you don't have the veil, I think that's where I don't remember where you get the veil either. I picked it up somewhere, and I had the quest to investigate Riverside Manor, I think it was. I don't remember if I got the veil and that's when I got the quest, or if they were separate. But yeah, so you need the veil to get in. So if you find that, even if you don't have the quest, you should be able to probably initiate the quest yourself just by showing up to the manor. It's just too good to resist. So I'll show you where the house is at least. And something that I didn't do, but it would be interesting if anybody else wants to do it this way. This is the house here. Pretty sure this is the right one. So you go in, you investigate. I won't tell you where to go. No, this is the right one. You'll know because there's some, what do you call them, radiation protection things? I can never remember. Called Pulowski or something, I don't remember. But there's some of those booths just past the house. But it is one of these nice big houses here. I hate it when that does that. I think it's this one. No, it must be the next one up. It is along here, though. It seems like it's a lot farther away. Yeah, it's this one, Riverside Manor. It's way up here. And then over here you'll find the shelters. But you can actually go in the shelters, and when you close the door, it's actually a secret elevator. I'll show you. But you can find the other entrance in the house. I'll let everybody else do that if you want to do the quest yourself, but I'll show you the secret entrance outside that you can use. Because inside the house it's full of scorched, and of course every time you go in you have to clear the scorched, but you don't have to, you can go right to the entrance and they can't get in. But there they are there. This is usually the way I take to get in. There's almost always some mole rats around here too. Kind of just ignore them if you want. Usually they're not all closed, so you can kind of just walk in. And then when you close it, it actually gives you this loading screen instead. So once we're in here, you've got this. If you don't have the veil on, when you get closer, they turn red. And you can't walk through them. But if you do have the veil on, you get close, they turn blue. So that's why you need the veil. You can't come in here without it. And then it's the same type of security on the other side. So if you come in through the manor, which is up that way, it's the same thing. You have to have the veil to get through the lasers. So you hear the scorch. There's no scorch in here. Once you get in here, you're completely safe. That's like a training room you can go into. There's nothing in there. What is that mark for? Maybe it's just pointing the door. That might be the door up there. What was I saying? Yeah, so you're safe. Once you're in here, you're 100% safe. Nothing's going to get you in here unless another player comes in and wants to fight you. But even I've only ever seen one other one other person in here. What's kind of funny is it is a pretty good secret, and I think a lot of people who come here probably don't know this is down here. I've been here before where there's somebody upstairs, you hear them running around, so I'll open my mic and I'll like say random things. I don't know, I like to think that they have no idea what's going on. They hear somebody walking and talking, but they can't find the person. But whatever, this place comes equipped. You've got an armor workbench, 2 armor workbenches, tinker's workbench, weapons workbench. There's this thing, fabrication terminal, which you use to make items for the quest, like the sword that I have. You get the veil that you start with. It's like a worn veil, I think is what it's called. But then you use that fabricator to turn it into a veil of secrets. It's basically if your ticket in, and I think it protects you from. I think it works similar as a gas mask. It doesn't say though. It might not, but I know in some of the descriptions. I don't want any of this. It's like when you're reading some of the terminals and stuff, because Mistress and Mystery also has the Phantom device, which I think I have one, unless I used it. Yeah, I used it. It's essentially a souped up stealth boy. So you use the stealth boy and it releases hallucinogen gas as well, and that'll make your enemies go all berserk, but it makes you stealthy. Like it turns you invisible. So they go bonkers, you turn invisible, and they turn on their friends. I think is the idea of the whole thing. And then I guess the veil is supposed to protect you from breathing in the hallucinogen gas when you do that. I don't know if it actually works, like if you were to go into places that have bad air quality and whatnot, if it would actually save you from that stuff. But you do need it to get into this building, so at the very least it does have that purpose. Also, I mean, I know it's a veil, but it don't look that horrible in it. It looks almost kind of like a bandana, except in the string. I just have to keep it on because it's easier than putting it on and off. Alright, so yeah, that's this place. Yeah, you got to see it. I'll let you find the other way in through the house yourself if you'd like to. I'm just kind of taking a look around. See if there's anything else here. Don't want that. Alright. Alright, I don't want to carry too much. the other side. And the doors, these ones automatically open for you. Isn't that nice? So we can take our elevator pod back up and just try and find something to kill. Let's see where I can find some Mirelurks. Also, do want to quickly share the link for the stream. There's the other one. It's down here. Alright. Just give me a quick second here. And I'll just want to share this. Yeah, we'll find some Mirelurks. I don't know where I'm gonna go to find Mirelurks. I haven't quite down pat got everything like mapped out for the places that I have been. I haven't memorized what's where yet. Why would you start me? Silly Facebook. See, I think Mirelurks are probably the best option. I'm not afraid of Mirelurks. I don't want to fight a Wendigo with a sword. I fear Wendigos. They creep me out. I prefer to never have to fight any of those stupid things ever again, but no, that's not going to happen. Why is it doing that? Just give me a second. It was giving me an old link for some reason. Can you do me a favor, hon? Can you load up the stream and let me know what the title is?
Yeah, you can have to wait a minute though.
Yeah, I can check on my phone. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out because it says when I tried to link it, it was linking the screenshot thumbnail that it was using, and the title was from yesterday's broadcast, which doesn't make any sense. Everything is changed here. So now, I want to figure that out quick to make sure that it's not showing up like that for everybody. Because that'd be kind of annoying. Hey! Well, nobody's watching this because Oxhorn is also live with Fallout 76. Yeah, I know it's good on... The stream looks like it's supposed to on YouTube. Facebook's just stupid. But we all knew that. Okay, let's try this. I changed the link. It says link to YouTube from YouTube Gaming. I'm really not sure what the difference is for the link when people click on it. This is a new post. Why would you still be doing... Oh my god. Yeah. I need to expand my social media presence on other than Facebook because it really pisses me off. For anybody who doesn't know, I also make, I edit e-juice review videos called Beaver Fever. My brother and a friend of ours, they host the videos. But yeah, I've got them set up on all Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. I need to do that for myself. So I'm not just posting this crap on Facebook, because Facebook doesn't seem to want to work half the time. Of course, it's the first time I decided I was going to stream Fallout 76. Doing it at the same time as Oxhorn. If you're watching this stream and you're not watching Oxhorn, I'd be highly surprised, because, you know. But thanks for coming anyways. Okay, Facebook, don't let your link memories things. There we go. Okay, we got it. I've got the right title and picture. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It shouldn't be that hard. I shouldn't have to jump through a bunch of hoops just to make the link show up properly. And post. Alright. That's that. That's all I needed there. I'm just going to close Facebook completely because I don't need it. Wasting my life. Okay. My alerts. Let's find some of those bastards. I don't feel like just wandering around aimlessly, so I'm just going to do a quick search. And a good place to find some Mirelurks. Preferably in the forest area, so they're low level, so I don't get completely smashed by them. Let's see here. And I heard that there's a good way you can sell the Mothman eggs. And you actually get, it's a good way to get caps. I might try that today too. Head over there and grab some Mothman eggs. Because the first time I went there was a lot of eggs that I was able to pick up. It doesn't look like some people go there frequently to farm them, so I might head over that way at some point. Also, I think I have the key that lets me go into the back room now. In the Mothman Museum. So I'll do that as well. It's zooming out because I'm scrolling down. Okay. Maybe I should use the Gamepedia one, because the fandom wiki really isn't that fleshed out for this game right now. And the Gamepedia one is... yeah, this is no help at all. I want to know where they are. Where's a good place to find a decent source of Mirelurks? One. I only need one. I don't need a decent source. Yeah, we'll go to Gamepedia. I've had more luck with that one. Let me see. Like, if I could just find some soft shells. One soft shell Mirelurk, you know? That'd be nice. There's nothing here, though.
I don't know. It's a sock.
Well.
Or a slipper.
Yeah, no, nothing. No specific locations. I could go browse Reddit and stuff, but I'm not going to worry about it. Why don't I jump over 27 caps, eh? Actually. I'll do this, it's free. And then I'll walk there.
Daddy,
oh.
What's in here? Daddy, what's in here? I thought you got to tell me.
Okay. Let's make a marker. Oops. Save the caps.
Oh, that's so silly. Hey, Mom's talking right now.
Not even gonna bother wasting my time with those guys. I'm just gonna grab whatever this is on my map. I like taking the opportunities to fill out my map whenever I can.
Let's go.
Maybe this. Oh, you know what I haven't killed yet with the sword is bugs. I don't think I've killed a whole lot of rad roaches or anything. I also want to put this down here so I don't have to keep. So this is the sword. What's the damage it does? 13 damage. So I mean, even if I did have melee, I don't know that it would really do that much for me. I don't know. Ticks. Let this work. Please God, let this work. I don't. It'd be so nice if the ticks counted. It doesn't look like the ticks are gonna count though. That's disappointing. Let me see here. Hide bundle. I don't know that I need a whole lot of hide. I think I've got lots of leather at the moment. Mostly still want that steel. A gas canister is not steel? So I do have steel marked. Saying like empty paint cans, are those not? Do those not have steel in them? Let me see. Yeah, it does. Why isn't I marked steel? You guys watched me mark steel, right? Why am I not getting? Okay, well maybe I'll. Oh, oh, that was a different. Darn it. Whatever, I'll take it. Okay, that's I'm gonna try and craft something that needs steel so I can mark it again. Because apparently it didn't work the first time. Well, now I have 20 steel. There's not gonna be anything here I can make that I can't make. That's fine. There was. What else was here? Oops. A chemistry station. I don't think there's anything here I could make. Make some blood packs with the tick stuff I just got. Do that at least. Good on the rest of that stuff for now, I believe. I don't need this stuff right now. I'll just end up adding it into my bags, which I don't want. Alright, well, see, ticks didn't count. You know what I mean? And they're hostile enemies. I know they're small bugs, but why shouldn't they count? like that foul tick was level 8. It still took me a few shots to kill him. I know it's easier than most other things, but I feel like I should have got credit for killing it. It is a different creature. I've yet to kill ticks with it. Infused soup flower tea. Oh, that's another one I read that I should have a... Where are my notes? Unless I just put them all away, but I should have a thing. I thought it was supposed to... What did I... I got 80 though, that was nice. Is this update not out yet, or did am I not updated properly? I thought it was supposed to say known beside the plans and recipes that you knew. But maybe that's about to come or something, I don't know. Whatever. Let's see. Okay. So ticks didn't count. That's great. I just need to find something that counts. Like, I understand it would want you to, maybe not want you to just be able to just do it by killing, you know, opossums and stuff like that. I feel like ticks should have counted. Especially when robots count, they're not creatures. Different types of creatures. Isn't very specific. I've killed more than 6 different types of creatures with that sword. And things that aren't creatures and got credit, so maybe you should reword it. There's chickens. I'll try and kill a chicken. Just because. Come here. And I'll take its thigh. But, I mean, I didn't expect chickens to do Oh my god, are you serious? Are you kidding me? Killed a small animal. Is that what it was? Is that the difference? It wasn't specific creatures, it was their size and type? Oh my god. I'm here, I'm all the way over here though. I'm going to the Mothman Museum to use that key. I think I got the key. I could be wrong, but I do want to get the eggs. To see how that goes for selling them. Maybe I'll see a Mothman on the way. It'll be a fun fight. I haven't fought him off. The first Mothman I fought, he was a level 30. What kind was it? The one that I think always attacks you on that one quest that you do for Rose. What was I saying? Also, what's with my water? Did you see that? What is it doing there? Weird. Whatever. A lot just dying. Yeah, the Vengeful Mothman, that's what it was. The first Mothman I thought was the Vengeful Mothman. I was level 15 and it was like level 30. And I was in no way prepared for that, but I could have run away, but I thought that I'll fight it. I did. And I killed it, and I wouldn't give me my loot. It was just perpetually loading. I didn't get any loot from it. That was kind of annoying. I've since killed a regular one and another. Was it Vengeful or a different kind? I don't know. And I did get loot. And I got a lot of loot. A lot of good stuff. Which means I missed out on a lot of good stuff on the one that I didn't get. Especially at level 15, I bet it probably would have been beneficial to some extent. What is shooting? I don't need this stupid sword out anymore. I don't know how sports. The only things that just randomly fire off their weapons at nothing. I feel that's what they're doing, because I've never seen them shooting anything. I only ever hear them shooting at anything. When there's nothing there, it's just like they're standing there shooting their gun. I feel like I do the same thing sometimes, though. Not intentionally, but like, if I have my gun out, I have to kind of cover my finger a little higher over the mouse button sometimes. I just click it back. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I think that's the river there, so just feel it. I'm grabbing actually some of this stuff. I'm gonna make some more drinks. I think after this I'll go back to my camp, make some drinks, and then I'll sell the eggs I collect if I can. Oh, I know I can't, but that's what I do. And I should get my lead that's been collecting at some point. Don't want to leave it for too long in case it disconnects me or something. Someone comes along and tries to steal it. Alright, so is there anybody over here? No, it's just me. So, again, shooting at nothing. So this place is nice. I like to clear this place out from the rooftops. Make it really easy to do that. Daddy, I didn't need the money. I wish you could still sell the money. That was one of my big money makers in Fallout 4, was actually selling the money. It had a 1-to-1 value for caps, so it was essentially just as valuable as caps, and you could find a lot of it. So basically it still had its value as far as I'm concerned, but you can't sell it in this one, which is annoying. Also, why can't you trade ammo? I thought that was silly too. I don't think you can. Alright, I'm not paying attention, just kind of walking around. There we go. Last time I came here, I didn't have a silencer on either, so this should be really fun now. That's right, back away. Blow your head off. Does anybody else use VATS to find their targets and they just shoot them manually? I'd like to do that. Should've just waited. Stay crouched. Alright, so I do want to get up there. Place to go up. Can I get up from here, maybe? Are you closer to getting up? See if I can do this whole area without getting shot at once. I'll have to pay attention. I didn't do both of those, did I? Blue Springs. Pretty sure those have steel in them. Actually, the block's a bit adhesive right now. I've got a pretty good setup on my camp to make vegetable starch or whatever it was. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, is it foggy now? Well, that's great. Oh, might be passing. Maybe not. Whatever. Care of the guy who was on this roof. That's what it was. Yeah. There it is. Oh, nice. Got some 308s too. Did I read this sketch? Millie and I are leaving and heading south at dawn. We wish you would join us. Change your mind. We'll camp around Lewis and the Science tomorrow night and then Camden Park. Follow the river south. I bet if I was to go that way, I'd probably find their camp. Possibly some dead bodies. Plan revolver. I don't know if I have that already. They said I was reading that the next update that may or may not have been supposed to happen already. Puts a little known tag beside plans that you already know. Ah, I didn't know how to do that yet. Short Western revolver. Cool. So, right now I've got this guy, if you haven't already tell. Whoa, is that even English? Couldn't already tell. I've got this guy set up as a sniper. Yeah, he's doing pretty good. But I'm open to some change in the future once I would significantly higher level where switching between loadouts is more practical. Where right now I'm more or less focused on getting specific parts for one loadout. But eventually, I'd like to try out gunslinger. Might just make a new character for it though. But eventually it'd be nice to be able to just switch between different loadouts on one character. I do like that with the perk card system. It's cool. You can kind of, as long as you have the cards. I don't really like the level of RNG, but I do like that you kind of just switch out. Everybody's dead here now. It's wonderful. Okay, well, it looks like everybody died. Probably respawn shortly. So I'll get done when I can. Stop. I think the Mothman Museum's on the other side of this row of buildings. Somewhere. You know what I've always thought? I don't necessarily agree with it, but I always thought it really made West Virginia seem like a bunch of pansies because everybody's dead. You know what I mean? Like, how did it? But I'm one guy walking around by myself, and I'm doing just fine. I mean, I know this. Your character is also from West Virginia, so there's that. So here's some Mothman eggs, and I've heard that there's a lot here you can collect. I've heard it's a decent place to farm stuff and sell for cash. So I don't know how much they sell for, but there's tons of them. So every once in a while, if you stop by here to collect the eggs, they're usually here. I haven't had an issue where they're not. I've only been here twice before, and that was before I knew about being able to sell them for a decent amount of caps anyways. So I wasn't really focused on gathering the eggs, but when I did come here both times, the eggs were all there. So I think that's all of them. And it's just the museum. If it's just because they're low-level locks, I can only do the low-level locks, but do bobby pins break a lot less in this? I feel like you get a lot more wiggling out of them before they break. Back to the weight. I just call it pounds, I don't care. It's easier that way. Take the screws. Let's go back. I think I grabbed the key, but I don't. Yeah, I did. So that's all it is, though. It's just a bathroom. Oh, never mind. Got a whole basement here. Sweet. Vegetable starch. Screwdriver and wrench. Take those. Don't need the blanco. I've done really well for myself in terms of keeping my food supply and water supply, keeping them up, and not just keeping them up, but yeah, keeping them all crafted. I like to craft stuff a little better. So we've got some kind of weird shrine. I take the gas mask, I don't want it, but this is interesting. Is there anything in here? Oh, let's read the notes. Impending Doom and Summoning the Mothman. Let's read Impending Doom first. Sermon, October 22nd, 2077. The all-knowing Mothman is being summoned forth, though we were not all so lucky as to notice it. Brother Charles saw the Mothman appear out of the corner of his eye and heard whispers of impending disaster, but as quickly as he appeared, our Savior was gone. The Mothman showed visions of terrible floods to occur tomorrow. The only way to survive, he says, is to find high ground or be swept away. Our brothers and sisters will be warned. Those who scoff at us and turn away from the way of the Mothman shall perish for their foolish disregard while we gather on the rooftops to praise the coming of the raging waters in the early dawn light. So, I can't remember the date, but when was the dam blown up? Now, I know that was nowhere near here. And they wouldn't have been affected by the dam getting blown. That was Charleston. But it'd be kind of strange if that date lined up. I can't remember what the date was, though. Okay. October 22nd, 2077. This one. Oh, this is the day before. Okay, so this was actually. We of the cult of Mothman seek the infinite cosmic wisdom of the Mothman himself. For it is his appearance that portends disaster, and in heeding his warnings, we may live as others around us perish to their fateful deed. We welcome visits from the Mothman with open arms and minds. Yes, we shall willingly summon him forth. He appeared to us, revere him, and divulge his secrets. True believers among you gather for his evenings. We welcome you, O Mothman. Accept our humble invitation and divert us from disaster. Interesting. Oh, I could actually pick up a ritual. But what does it do? Do I want it? I don't think I want it. drop it, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and drop that. Oh, we got ritual bindings too. We got a whole outfit if we wanted to. That's one thing I did wish I had, was better lockpicking. But I've kind of been focusing more on combat oriented stuff. Just to make, you know, survival a little bit easier. Okay. Let's get out of here then, there's nothing else here. Interesting. But there's a lot of 556 rounds in here, which I don't use at all. But I'll keep them. Maybe eventually I'll use them. I can't do anything else with them. Just kind of silly, but whatever. Purified water is still a good way to make money, from what as far as I know. You can still sell your purified water, so if you set yourself up with a good supply, then yeah, you can sell it. So if you get like some water pumps, if you have a camp, if you're looking to make some caps, throw down a couple big water pumps if you've got the plans for them. I've got plans for all of them now myself. Just came across them by playing, I guess, or whenever you capture workshops, I think you get some plans too. Burnt books too, burnt books, folders, technical documents. Those all sell for a cap each. So you can take that crap, and they do actually have some weight, but I don't think they weigh a lot. No, they wouldn't be in notes. They'd actually probably be in MISC. Yeah, that's what they are. Nice. So they have a weight of, they weigh 1 each. But you can sell them for a cap. Do I have any folders? I don't know if I have those, but those sell for a cap. I don't think they weigh anything. Same with technical documents. Those you can sell for 1 cap. And I don't believe they weigh anything. So if you want some extra caps that way, you can do that. It's just because, like, why sell these when you can sell other stuff? Well, because you might need the other stuff, and you know for a fact that these are pretty much useless for anything else. Alright, I didn't really come here to scavenge a whole bunch of crap. I just came here to check things out and get the eggs. See what that back room had, which I did. And I'm happy. And I'm leaving. Oh yeah, and there's another, if you didn't notice, this door requires a skill of 1. So if you don't have that, like me, you can just go through the back. Works just as good. Might as well just scrap everything that I've got. Make things a little lighter on me. Okay, so what did I say I wanted to do next? So I want to go to my camp to do something specific, but I forget what it was that I wanted to do. This is my camp. This is a fairly popular location because I often spawn in and have to reload if I want my camp because somebody's already there. Sometimes it happens like 2 or 3 times in a row even. It's not... Actually, I'm gonna get the lead first. I heard there's supposed to be an update that doesn't happen anymore. So I would assume if it starts loading you into a server where your camp spot is taken, it loads you into a different one. I'm not completely sure how it works. Is it already 2 o'clock? Wow. I slept in today. Got the message that I didn't have to work and I went back to sleep until 10:30. It still feels early for me. Did I just get here? Wow. I got here just in time for defense. I didn't even see anything pop up saying I have to come defend. You know what I want to put down really quick? Just like these things. But why is it so low? Put it instead of the card. I usually stand on the card for the same purpose. I'll replace the car with this. Oh, Liberators. That's nothing. What do I got for this? Guys, get out of here. Waste my time. One wave. Oh, they're behind me. Haha. I wasn't even crouching for any of that. That was straight up full damage. Oh, look. What? Oh, I tagged steel scraps. So it's only showing me steel scraps. I need to actually just tag straight up steel. Too late now, though. To find something that requires... see, none of this. It all just... I have lots of steel here, of course, too. It's the workshop. It starts here with a lot of steel. Alright. Did I get all of them? I want all of them. I need all this steel. Restock on my steel. Oops. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Cook. Make some drinks. So why don't I grab, this is great actually, that these are all here. And then I'll go to my camp. I've got some more, I've got some blood leaf and stuff around my camp. So I'll go get that. And I'll make some drinks. Is there anything down here? No, I don't really need to worry about anything else. Okay. So yeah, popular camping spot, this one. It's got an acid node. I don't know what else you'd call it. So if you want acid, you can get acid there. So I've always got a good supply of acid. And it's on a river, or a waterway, not a river, it's like a little pond actually. The acid is in the middle there. Got this nice bridge. I recently added, so I started, it was just this, this is just my standard bed hut. And that one's locked, but I added a second one, so if somebody happens to come by and want a bed, they can stay here if they want. And I actually have this unlocked right now because I don't need acid. So anybody who wants acid can come help themselves for now. But I think I want that locked if it's not. Because I do want water. Yeah, see that's not locked. How could I have not locked that? Okay, that I want locked. Because I want the water. Here's my pile of generators. But yeah, I've got a little music station set up here. And then all the crafting is on top, up here. section up here. I've got all my stuff. Let's go get some dirty water. How many do I have? 4. Okay. Let's grab a whole bunch of it. I'm just gonna keep making it until I've made all of my stuff that can be made into drinks. So I'll make as much boiled water as I can for now. That's alright. Looked at an even amount of times. Oh, actually, what I usually try to make soups first. Yeah, I haven't had chicken noodle in a while. Because, for all these reasons, the soup, oh, I don't want to... Too charisma, is that what you get from it? Okay. Good to know that I'm not missing out. What was I trying to say? Yeah, the soups fill up your hunger and your water, so I kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I usually try and make those first. Some sugars for experience, I guess. Alright, I want all of those eggs. But maybe. Actually, no. I'm sick. Good. Oh, something's coming. Really? Do my turrets not know how to shoot these things, or what? Are they just completely stupid? This one looks like it's broken. Where'd that thing go? He should be dead. That's right. Run away. Where are you? So yeah, you do want a couple turrets here, because every once in a while stuff pops through. I think one time I had like 2 super mutants walk through as well. I don't really know if I need a whole lot of actual food, but... So yeah, that's the endurance one. I mean, it's handy if you're fighting and stuff, you get a little extra health, I believe that's how it still works. Okay, let's do some quick repairs. Just well, take a look if I even need it. Oh yeah. Oh no, I don't need that. That's... What do I even have that? I don't need that. Precise full stock. I think my armor was falling behind. I didn't have screws to fix it all. I think I have screws now. So I'll fix my armor up. Those that need it. Yeah, the rest is good for now. The goal, of course, of being a sniper is to take as little damage as possible, so I've got, what is it? Bit of a mix match of stuff right now. Try and stick between Raider and Leather mostly, but I've got that Trail Warden chest piece, and I was able to put shadowed mod on it or whatever, which helps significantly. And I've muffled. I think I have both Raider Both my legs are Raider legs, I think. But I got them muffled, so I haven't found I don't have too many problems. So I made the food, the drinks, collected the lead. What else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, go sell that stuff over here. And I will easily spend the 1 cap to save for the pack. Probably takes... yeah, it's probably still faster with the load screen. It takes that long to load it up, but probably not a whole lot faster when you combine the load screen. Yeah, it was still faster than those were running. And then I'm gonna go continue with I'm gonna go make the blade of the set. As you can see there.
It's dangerous to go alone. It's dangerous to go in groups. It's just dangerous out there. So stock up here.
Nice. So that's definitely, there you go. I've got 22 Mothman eggs. They sell for 2 caps each. So I just made an easy 44 caps there.
You looking
off some of
at
this
me?
crap that is,
How about you stop
I used to be
looking
storing it,
and
but
start
I need to
buying?
start storing a lot of stuff too. I only usually keep 5 of these at a time on me. And those are backups, just in case I run out of other foods. They fill me up the best. So.
Caps available in exchange for pillaged loot. Pillaged
I have
loot.
whatever the perk is called.
Available
It
in
slows down
exchange for caps.
Did you stop talking? You never stop talking. I also have the perk that makes my food last. And the one that makes my water go farther, so it fills my thirst gets filled up faster. But the food one is handy because yeah, I don't have to. I'm not always worried about food spoiling. Because actually, before I had those perks for the food, I was getting a lot of spoiled stuff. It's just not good. It's just waste. And then I always forget to get rid of the spoiled meat, the spoiled stuff in my inventory, so that would add extra weight.
Need
And
some
I'd have to go all the
ammo,
way back to get rid of
cans,
that.
or spiky bits to stab people with. You may find some
So,
here.
It's definitely a perk that I've enjoyed having. I should have. Another thing too, like I have the perk. I think it's only the first, maybe second level of it. It gives you better prices and stuff while you're selling. Or buying and selling. I don't know if it affects the selling as much as it affects the buying. But if you ever have great mentats and that perk, it's always good to try and remember to switch those out when you're buying or selling. And you use your great mentats. Speaking of which, does he have any anymore? Biocom mesh leather armor line.
Please don't stab other customers while they shop.
Okay. I'm gonna buy that. Like I said, I'm gonna actually hopefully make it a little cheaper on myself. Yeah, I've got the second level. So, maybe
This
if
vendor
I probably
unit
won't
is
go out of my way
equipped
to grab
with
it. Actually, I could.
anti-theft
World Wonder
measures.
is the only charisma
Don't
perk
get
I need.
any ideas.
I know, I'm not gonna go out. I
Jump.
don't need to raise my charisma anymore. Yeah, if I get the third one, that'd be nice. From a card mod.
Note to the gourmands. Human flesh is not acceptable
Save me 15
tender
caps. That's
here.
pretty good. I didn't even check to see if I had any food in my class, but I'm pretty sure I don't. I have like 30 pounds of this stuff too. I should probably
Wanna buy some
sell
junk?
some of that crap. I don't use chems very often. Keep the addict doll. Those are harder to find, so I'll keep those. I don't need 9 blood packs. So like 5, no more than 5 of certain things, for most things.
Previously owned loot
for, like,
for sale.
stim packs, I'll carry as
Mostly
many of those as
blood
I can possibly
free.
carry. Keep the buff out stuff. I use those whenever I don't know if anyone need daddy. It raises my perception, which is nice. But again, I don't.
Reminder. Any attempted
I don't ever
5-finger
I always say,
discounts
oh,
will
it'll
be
increase my
reclaimed
perception.
and
Use
paid
that, but I
for
don't ever
with
use them.
said fingers.
Rad reasons, so I keep that. I would use that enough. Like, I don't use med-X. Increase my damage resist, sure, that's great, but actually I only have 2 of them.
Get your rating supplies here.
I have
or
used it before, it's
don't.
just not something
I
often use.
don't care.
I don't have a lot because I usually sell them. Mentats, don't use those. Sell those. I do use these, I
Stop
drink
up
those.
here before your next
Gotta have my new
kill.
Cycle buff, I don't usually use that. If I'm out of other stuff that increases my carry weight, I would, but it just doesn't happen very often. I try and keep a decent supply of those things. Just enough, like
At a
just
hard
use.
day of killing and looting, don't want to haul it back yourself? Sell it here.
These I've never used. These are the only 2 I've found, and I've never used them. This, I find the slower hunger and thirst for 2 minutes.
Vendor not responsible for your safety or the safety of goods
Excel, well, those
purchased.
Those are useful. This, get rid of these. See, like, these are everywhere. Some quick
Previously
tabs.
owned
Pick them
loot
up if you
for
want
sale.
sales and you're just gonna
Mostly
sell stuff
blood
anyways.
free.
Being able to sell old plans and recipes would be nice instead of having to keep them or just drop them. Seems like a waste. I mean, I know I could find other people to trade them with, but it seems silly that I should have to go out of my way to just ask random people if they want to buy some plans that they may or may not already have. So, chicken noodle soup is a disease resist. Probably have stuff that's gonna spoil first. Brain fungus soup. Increase intellect. Blackberry juice. Awesome soup. Somebody wants to join a team. Is it the guy up there? No. You get random team invites like that, but there's no context. Like, why do you want us to be in a team? If it's somebody watching the stream, let me know in the comments there, in the chat, so I'm not. But it doesn't happen all the time. It happens more with friend requests than random team invites, especially when it's like, where is this person? Why are they inviting me to a team? You know, oh, there, he's over here. See, I don't understand. He's all the way up here. I'm just some rando here. Why does I don't get it. Whatever. You're right here in front of me. Yes, I can talk about it. Talking about it. Okay, so next up, I'm going back down here to finish this. I could spend 22 caps, or I could spend 0 caps and walk a little bit. Yeah, you can see it in the stream. Got my FPS up in the top corner, the top left corner there, and I noticed that it showed up one time when I was playing. I thought that was a Fallout thing in the settings of Fallout, but I actually noticed yesterday, after the stream, when I was just playing Subnautica on my own, I noticed that the counter was up there too. I was getting like 120 frames per second now. But yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay, so it must be something on my computer I messed it up and I forgot about. What do you have for lead? Nice, I'll take it. I will take it. Get rid of extra rounds. Not like it ever gives you a significant difference, but it adds up eventually. Alright, so let's get back to our secret base. As a matter of fact, it's probably cheaper if I would. Nope. Six caps? I'll take that. I will pay 6 caps to not have to walk over there. This is Kepper. He's my melee guy. Different character I have. But he's the only one I have pictures of. Apparently, and I'm going to call it a bug. I would have to say it's a bug. For a lot of people, if you're taking screenshots with the game's photo maker thingy, this here, and they're not actually showing up, it's because your virus program is stopping them from saving for some reason. I'm not exactly sure exactly where in the line of things that happens that stops it from saving, but that's what's happening. Those are always there. They never hurt me. They're annoying. But I lost it. Mines. Alright, so I can finally move on with this. Yeah, and it welcomes you, and when you update your rank, I'm pretty sure it changes what it says. Services, I should be able to make the blade of the step. And that doesn't take any extra materials or anything. It just uses the items that the quest gives you. Alright. What's next? So I mastered the tools. So I'm gonna log in to claim your promotion. Cool. And it's definitely, as you can see, very clearly set up that you can do this with your friends. There's these terminals all do the same thing. You've got 2 terminals in here to use the fabricator. That's different. I don't know why it needs 2 work armor benches, but it's got 2 of those 2. Is that other person still in here? Yeah, he is too. Is he in it? Trying to listen to see if we can hear him walking. Yeah. It's funny, I'm pretty sure he's in here. Make funny noises on the microphone. Took care of all the scorched. I don't know. I like to think that I'm really confusing some people. So I'm assuming if I come in now, it's going to say welcome to you. And I should have got a holiday.
In mastering the tools and techniques of the Mistress, you have earned the rank of Seeker. Your training is almost complete. To become a full member of the Order, a Mistress of Mystery, you must complete a mission worthy of the Mistress herself. Continue to hone your skills. When the time comes, Eve will assign you a Mistress rank mission from the mission board. This will be your final test. When you return, your sisters and I will be proud to welcome you into our ranks.
Alright, so now I just have to accept the mission. Pleasant Valley infiltration. What am I looking for? I'm looking at that stupid holotape. There it is. No, that's not it. Order of Mysteries. There it is.
This mission is open for volunteers. It may well be a suicide mission. But at this point, I don't know what else to do. There have been 3 ambushes in the past week. 3 more of our sisters killed. The raiders seem to know our every move. We need someone to infiltrate the raider stronghold at Pleasant Valley. Find out how they know about us and our plans. Do whatever you have to do to stop them. And get out alive, if you can. If you make it back, report to me in my office for a full debrief. This may be the most difficult mission I've ever posted, but it's also the most important. The future of the Order of Mysteries depends on your success. Good luck.
Yeah, there's a lot of events that happen in this line that personally kind of piss me off. Not what they do, but just what ends up happening and everything. I won't give any more away if you want to try it yourself. Any more than what you've already seen. But if you want to get all the info on the backstory on how this all got created, the Mistress of Mystery, and everything, how it all actually exists, just do it for yourself. There's holotapes and notes and stuff on the scared the crap out of me. There's stuff all over this place and in the house upstairs and whatnot, and throughout the missions that explains it all. It's kind of annoying, aggravating. If only we could have been here, you know, sooner. Maybe things wouldn't have went the way they did. But I don't know how, like, everything ends and, you know, you get here and there's nobody left. I don't know exactly how it happened to them. The only one left. Okay, so we're going to Pleasant Valley, which oh yes, the ski resort. Right. So I'm better off doing this. realized too that my current setup, where my camp is, where the cabins are that I usually take, and Vault 76, it gives me a good spread across the map to travel without spending a ton of cash. Like, anything in this area is relatively cheap. Anything over here relatively cheap. And then over here. So I have actually a lot of range. I'll start from the station. This place is always usually packed with different things. Super mutants or mole men, whatever it is that decides it's gonna make its home there that day. And there's always that drone flying above it, and everything's shooting at the drone and running around trying to shoot that. Okay. So what do I need to do? Search for information. That's all it is for all the things. Search for information. It's funny because I'm listening to the stories about the raider groups and stuff, and it sounds like even a large majority of them almost didn't even want to be raiders, but they ended up, I don't know why they would have done it anyway. So somebody's been through here recently, which isn't a bad thing. Still gotta be cautious though, because things up there more though. I was not expecting that to happen. Should have expected at least an enemy, but I didn't think he was going to fire a rocket launcher at me. Let's try that again. Oh wait, what? What the heck? Oh, for freak's sakes, are you serious? Let's try that again. Be a little more careful this time. Try that again. Hopefully I can snipe him. Yeah, of course. That's kind of one thing that does frustrate me about this is the level scaling is annoying. Like, I could come into a place by myself, everything's scaled properly, and then all that has to happen, you know, I'm taking enemies out, it's fine, whatever. And then some, like this guy, I think he's actually fighting stuff here, which is great. Good. or I can't tell if there's even a person here anymore. But yeah, like some level 70 or 100 or whatever will just pass by the area and everything will scale up to level 60. And they'll just be passing through, like they're not coming to help me kill things, but now everything is twice the level it was before. And I'm wasting all my ammo. Why is this? See, like, that's because the only reason I can do that is because I'm stealthed and I'm getting that extra damage. It's not that easy most of the time. But yeah, see, like, there he is. Is there a way you can run in here?
So boring.
Where is that? Super mute. He's over there. I can hear him coming from over there. Is it up or down? Actually, I don't even think the stuff I need is in this building. I think it's all out behind. But yeah, it's all this way.
Humans. So small. So weak.
Sounds like they're distracted too. Everyone's always fighting each other over here. Yeah, you go first, buddy. You're the only reason anything over here is gonna give me any trouble. So you can fucking go first. Really? Get the hell out of here with that. What are you doing? You're ruining everything. Damn it. See my struggle. I didn't want any of this. These all could have been like level 30 and stuff. But dude. Get out of here, what are you doing? You got a gun. What are you running into me for? You too. Get the hell out of here. Waste my ammo. Shoot you through that. That's right. Fall down. Fall off the cliff. Somebody over there. Don't like wasting my ammo. Good job. You did it. If you didn't run in like an idiot, you would have been able to do that in the first place. Done? Yeah, a lot better done a team. Hey man, I'm just getting this stuff here and I'm leaving, so not much of a team person. Hear about the ambush down in Lewisburg? Another one of those girls they had the drop on her, and she still managed to take out half of Carrie's crew before they brought her down. Got the old man himself too. Still owed me for poker last week. Think there are any caps left in the stash? Alright. So they took somebody out. One of the girls. Yo, you freaked out about all those mysterious assassins slinking around in the shadows. Afraid your crew is going to be hit next? Your old pal Harvey is just the thing. Missile launcher to the face. One shot from my little beauty and all that's left, that girl will be a smoking crater. I'm looking for a new gig. Double cut of the loot, and I'm yours. Hit me up if you want to talk. Okay. Did that not register as what happened? Yeah, okay, apparently that, whatever. I read it. Oh, I read the other one too, and it's like, whatever. What's this one say? Broken lamp. Don't worry, Brody said his girl came through. He has the tape. Head over to his room and start digging it. This is really what he claims it is. We can finally put an end to this order of mysteries. Okay, I'm assuming that's what I was looking for. And that's why I'm now being told to go this way. See, what's his face is gone now. We're doing two different things. I'll work by myself. Thanks. Wonder if I could make that jump. Ugh. Hit the space bar, but it doesn't jump. I hate it when that happens. I would trust a raider to build a base. Goddamn mess. I have to say, I'm quite surprised. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but...
Ever since the bombs dropped, the former guests at the ski resort have lost their minds.
Time.
If being a member of the Honorary Mock Naval Yachting Society has taught me one thing, it's that preparation is the key to survival. Idiots here locked up their belongings and split up the access key, stashing away valuable items we could be using for barter. Every decision being made is foolish. Instead of using this facility as a headquarters and sending out hunting parties to look for scraps, we need to find a new base of operations. We should band together in larger groups and take anything we find along the way. They're convinced the government is going to rescue them, but the truth of the matter is, we're on our own. The only people that can help us now are ourselves.
Roommate wanted. Carrie kicked it during the raid in Lewisburg last week, so I need a new roommate. Wait, what did, wait. 55 per month. God, that's funny. I still had rent and shit. Assuming it still caps though. Which seems like outlandish when you think about it. Everybody's just living in shacks anyways. Why would you pay somebody 55 caps to live in their shack when you could just find some other random shack? or some kind of arena things, arena matches. Alright, so I believe I have to search this room. Or just a computer. Found external update drive data. Okay. Here's the tape. I've loaded it with my login credentials and a full copy of the database. Mission board lists of all your operations for next 2 months. Should give you plenty of potential targets. I need you to lay low for a while. Stick to the plan. I'll see you when it's time for the final operation. Tell Thorpe I expect him to keep his end of the deal, or I'll be coming for his head. I knew it. I knew it. If you're, yeah, you'll, if you didn't read the end of that and you don't want any spoilers, I fucking knew it too. Son of a bitch. That pisses me off. Hoping it wasn't the case. That fucking sucks. What do I get for ski holes? Alright, so now I have to gain entrance to the headmistress office. Is there anything else in here? Alright. Let's head back. I'll grab the lead one. Yeah, that was funny. The last time I got here, it showed up just as they were supposed to have some enemies attack it. I think I got like 70 caps for finishing that, so I'm definitely okay with spending the 6 to get over there again. I'm really never not okay to spend the 6 to get over there, to be honest with you. A quick second. The question of what my internet is, how bad is my internet currently is, it's well, so I'm changing the title of the stream to how do you spell mistress? Oh, of course caps lock is on. Oh, it's right there. I can't believe I just asked how to spell mistress. thought I'd update that. Apparently that's still... Alright. Just wanted to change that, because yeah, the internet's working fine. I didn't know exactly what I was going to be doing when I started up today. Stop doing that! Every time! I don't understand. Why? Yeah, I didn't know exactly what it was going to be. I didn't know if I was even going to be able to play and stream this game today, so it's very clear that this stream has been mostly devoted to this quest line. So. Also, for female or male characters, if you want to, you do get this. Hey, wait a minute. That's nice. I'm gonna look into this stuff later. Oh, I must have put it away. Oh yeah, it's right here. No, Garbo Mysteries. I'm not gonna wear it, but it's the green or the whatever, one of those dresses that you can find. Sometimes you find them, I think. But it's got this frilly stuff on it. It's basically just the outfit. It's like the costume. So that, the veil, and that, I guess you have the whole costume on. And I think it's...
Welcome home, Seeker.
Yeah, and it's actually your armor, so it's not just an outfit. So if you feel like wearing a dress, that's what it is. So it's there for you to wear it if you want to. Feel free. Nobody's judging. I prefer not to. So do I get anything different? I want to see what kind of stuff I've got here. I want to read her mission reports. So there might be, if you want to not have the whole storyline spoiled, I'm looking into some stuff here that might... If you didn't catch the last thing... No. You might get some more spoilers here. So, tune out just for now for like the next 10 minutes or so. Olivia Rivers is the daughter of the person who started this. She betrayed them. Authorized promotion. Authorized access. To unknown user. All right. Let's see what we get here. Folder. Yes. Okay. Oh, more folders. Lots of folders. Alright, let's see what we've got on this terminal. That wasn't how it was supposed to go at all. 2 months ago, I copied Cryptos, handed it over to the Raiders. Rachel finally caught on. She was telling Eve when I came in tonight. At that point, well, it was them or me, so I killed them. I killed them all. It's finally over. I'm going to burn the order, the manor, everything. Burn it all to the ground. If you get this, if you want to see me again, meet me at your special place on my birthday. You still owe me that trip. Olivia. No. Cat was swapped. Another cat for no reason. Not really sure what. I'll locate the meeting place, I guess. Alright, these are all in order this way. No major incidents this week. There have been surprisingly few brigands in the area this summer. Although the responders' radio chatter says the more organized gangs control the roads through the mountains now. Training has been going well. I've begun sending the older girls out on supply and data collection runs in pairs. For now, I'm keeping the more dangerous missions to myself. But they're at the point where they can handle themselves if they have to. Okay, so it's 12:25:82. We heard the explosion a little after midnight. There was no warning, nothing to be done. Charleston has been wiped out. It's worse than the bombs. The responders are doing what they can, but this is beyond them, beyond anyone. The raiders have already melted back into the mountains. They're a much bigger threat than anyone had realized. I've spent the winter surveying the raider positions in the mountains and having the girls gather what intel they can from the responder radio network. It's bad. They have multiple bases, dozens of checkpoints and sniper posts, and they're growing. It's more than I can deal with on my own. As much as I hate to do it, we can't afford to wait any longer. It's time for the Mistress of Mystery to take to the field. 984. For the most part, this week's missions have gone well. The exception, as usual, was Olivia. Her raid against the Grand Outpost was flawless, but rather than report back, she went to clear 4 sniper nests, half-dozen beast dens, and a derelict military bunker before finally returning 3 days late. And she dragged her initiate along for the ride. It was Rachel's first time in the field. Poor girl is still shaking. Her debrief was another shouting match. Nothing I say seems to get through to that girl. She's too headstrong, just like her mother. We found Clarissa's body last night. I always knew this day would come. That doesn't make it any easier. These girls are my daughters. Every time I post a mission, I know one of them might not come back. But we have to press on. The raiders are gaining strength. If we don't keep them in check, who will? That's what I told them at the funeral. I gave them 2 days off. That's all we can afford. Things have been tense since Clarissa's death. Some of the girls have started to question our methods. Should we announce ourselves, make contact with the responders or the Brotherhood, try to forge an alliance? Absolutely not. The Mistress of Mystery's greatest strength is always the element of surprise. A lone woman can do anything because no one expects her to do it, to be a threat. If we were exposed, if the raiders knew we existed, they could fight back. They can't fight a shadow. 5/22/86. I've appointed Eve, the new Mistress of Novices. I need someone dependable and organized to handle training and mission assignments when I'm out in the field. For the most part, it seems to have gone over well. For the most part. Olivia was furious. I have almost 30 girls in my charge now, and I have their safety to consider. If she thinks I'm going to favor her simply because she's my daughter, she needs to grow up. 6/1/86. Lucia reports that the campaign against the super mutants in Huntsville has ended. If things go well, the alliance between the Brotherhood and responders might finally be the beginning of a long-term security arrangement for the region. All of the patrols moving through the mountains have suppressed raider activity over the past few months. I've asked the girls to be more careful as well. No sense drawing any unwanted attention. The mission board has finally been relatively light, but Olivia has been taking far more than her share. She's rarely at home for more than a day or two at a time. Now, at first, I was glad she was becoming more dedicated to her work, but I'm starting to worry she's just using it as an excuse to avoid me. 486. After we buried Allison today, after 3 years, hundreds of missions, only 2 of our sisters have fallen, with so much death and devastation all around us. That's an incredible testament to their skill and tenacity. Olivia was particularly shaken up. She was the one who found Allie's body, carried it all the way back from Summersville. She went right to her room after the funeral. Poor dear. 1076. For years, we outclassed the Raiders. Now suddenly they found a way to turn the tables. Counting Allison, 7 girls have been killed in the past 3 months. Now Kaylee is missing too. I've ordered Eve to accelerate our training program and record holotapes to handle routine assignments and promotions. I hate to think of anyone getting promoted by holotape, but with all of our losses, it's been way so much. It's beginning to become an issue. 11/10/86. 3 more girls are confirmed dead. Evelyn and Catherine are unaccounted for. Rachel barely escaped, and that's just in the past week. How are they doing this? It's like the Raiders have suddenly found a way to read our minds. They're lying in wait on almost every mission now. As of today, I'm only allowing the most senior mistress out of the manor. Eve, Amy, Olivia, and myself. We can't risk losing anyone else. Olivia, dear, what have you done? I'm going out to meet her. If anyone finds this, if anyone is even still alive, please don't try to follow me. The Order of Mysteries is finished. Take the skills you learned here, join the Responders, the Brotherhood, anyone. Find some way to survive this. All that matters now. I love you all. I'm so sorry. So the Order's owner, or founder, mistress, whatever, my daughter betrayed everybody. For what, though? Like, why? Hopefully I find out why. So I have to go back into the house for this crap. Alright, looks like we're going up into the house now. Apparently I need water. I didn't even hear my thing go off. Radstag on if I can. Give me that extra carry weight. So yeah, I guess they had access to all of the everything. All the missions, so they knew where they were going and stuff. Yeah, that one was just telling me to go. professional calendar though, so it might not actually have her birthday on it or anything like that. Probably in person, right. I think I read through all these already, so it was before I had the information. Annual camping trip to Seneca Rocks. I think that's right. Although that doesn't seem to trigger anything. His tutors did well. Okay. That's what I just read. 10/22/77. Yeah, no, I read all this already, so I'm just gonna skim through it to see if I can find anything. Oops. Wrong way. Let's start at the bottom. Maybe that is the meeting place. That might have been a clue, but maybe more clues. So far, the only thing I've seen location-wise is that Seneca Rocks, whatever it's called. Okay, so is that a door down there, or is that more? There's still more in here, I think.
Here again.
This is up here. Something. Assuming it's because I have the shadow piece on, the chest piece, that it makes it so I'm not visible. Really? Plastic. I don't know if I need much plastic anymore. I've got lots of it. I was gathering it for bulking. I have a good stockpile, so for now. Go that way more. I'll definitely take 45s. I haven't read this one yet. We're actually going to miss the camping trip this year. I figured Mom was planning some kind of surprise, even if it was just for a weekend. We've been going to the same spot every year for as long as I can remember. It's always been our special place. Those trips were the one chance we had to just be together. We didn't have to play the perfect daughter, the flawless student, where I could just be myself. I'm looking forward to college. I'm ready to get out of here. 11:11 continues. The whole hero thing was cute for a while. Mother really is good at it, but it's gone to her head. Now she wants to adopt those rats she found rooting through our garbage and train them. I tried to argue with her. There are whole caravans of refugees on the road. We can't save everyone. Who do you help? Who do you just pass over? Why take in 3 strangers and send the Torrance boy away? We barely made it through last winter as it was. We have to think for ourselves too. This is insane. Every month Mother slips further and further into this ridiculous delusion. We're an order now, a sisterhood, with ranks, titles, missions, a whole chain of command. God, we even have a mission statement. It was all right at first. Supply run, fine. Data collection, sure, I suppose. At least I got a chance to get out of the house. But that's not good enough, not for her. Now I have to be a perfect, obedient little soldier, a role model for the rest of this broad. Take one step out of line, try to do something useful, and she chews me out. I'm sick of this. Clarissa is dead. Did she give her life for some grand heroic cause? No. Just another pointless surveillance mission. This is all a farce. Mother made a grand speech about keeping the raiders in check, but it doesn't matter how many we kill. So there will always be more. This is a world of raiders now. People take what they need to survive. What good is heroes on an empty stomach? In the past 3 years, I've killed over 100 men. I've hit a dozen of sites for supplies, intel, and scrap of useful material. And for what? What good are all these shadow games? What people need is order. They need leadership. The responders are weak. The Brotherhood doesn't care about anyone but themselves. And the Order? We could do anything. We could rule Appalachia. Instead, we hide. We cower. No more. The Raiders may be hard. They live in the real world, not this fantasy. What they do is real. It matters. It's time I came out of the shadows. Damn anyone who gets in my way. I found my opening. I've been taking checkpoint missions, trying to scope out the raiders, and I recognized one. Brody, a kid who used to live next door. I put on a show, took out his crew. licks his leg, and then offered to talk. I tell him about the order. He tells me about the raiders. They're a mess, but they should make it easy to get in. I should make it easy to get in.
You okay, Liv?
We're going to meet up again next week in the old cottage at Winter Spring. Maybe we can come to an agreement. I've been meeting with Brody every couple of weeks. We've struck up a little relationship for as long as it's useful. If we play this right, we both get what we want. His boss is dithering, but not some petty thug here to work at checkpoints. I have plans. What? Oh, I didn't even realize that it popped up. Whatever. Tourist. What are they? Oh, super. Oh, crap. I can't do that by myself. Or I can't let my tourist do that. Had to show up just as I was reading.
Mommy, what does Daddy do with my dad, Mom?
Daddy's still streaming.
Oh, can I see them and Mommy's streaming?
No, because this is an.
Alright, are you kidding me? I barely had time to get here.
Tear you apart.
Get out of here. Oh, Jesus. There. Alright. Get out of here. I'll grab the gunpowder too, I think. And of course they came from this side. I don't haven't wasted much materials on that side. At least they're weak little super mutants. Alright, so that's the first wave. Did they take out all the turrets? Of course they did. They even got the one up there. Useless turrets. Really, useless. Stop. See, this is why they're annoying. They throw grenades. Nothing else does that. Get out of my face. Disgusting freaks. I oftentimes have zero patience for super mutants. Like, what the heck are you? Useless. I mean, if they were higher up, maybe they'd be able to shoot better, but still. probably like 2 more somewhere. Do they? Oh, are you kidding me? You guys are assholes. Assholes. Hey, good job. Back off. Make your ugly green face and die. Alright, that's all of them. I'll take my rewards now, thank you. There. That's all it took. Okay. This is... I did lock this, right? Yeah. Might as well do a quick scrap of my junk. Drop it off on me. At one point I was even putting like walls here so they'd get stuck, and then I was gonna have players elevated, but then that's when it was crashing on me all the time, so I didn't bother. Okay, so let's go back over here so I can finish reading what I was reading. We're almost at the end too. I already have my location, I already know where I'm supposed to go, but I haven't finished reading it, so I'm going back to do that. That wasn't gonna hit him, I don't know why I pulled the trigger. That's another well I picked up that. 308s. Yes, yes, I'll take all the 308s. It's great when you use one 308 to kill a guy. Get like 4 or 5 back from it. Yeah. I always love it when you end up with more than you started with. 35s for sure. I don't ever use the syringer. One of the few ammos I do completely ignore is syringer ammo. I don't take that. I never use that thing. Okay, I'm going to assume that's her, actually. There shouldn't really be anybody else in here. I can clear them all out before. Should never respond yet. Okay, let's finish reading these terminal entries. Where was I?
Not in here, girls.
I've been giving Brody the details for one of the missions on the board. Yeah, that's right. We gave Brody the details for one of the missions on the board, a little supply run of Summersville. He and his men can set up an ambush. That ought to be enough proof for them.
I don't want to go to Mommy's room, but then I can't find the school.
Sorry about that. Alright, back to what I was doing. Find my place again. I think I was here. Allison. God, why'd it have to be Allie? When I heard she'd drawn the Somerville mission, I knew I had to tell her. If she broke the ambush, Brody would be left empty-handed, or worse. One of the raiders jumped too early. She took 2 of them out, then turned on Brody. His gun jammed. I had to kill her myself. Well, that was kind of a shitty thing to do. 3 years ago, I was so excited by my first solo mission. It was a stupid little intel raid, but I took notes on everything I saw in Sugar Grove. That's how I found Project Siphon. It was a risk. There was every chance someone would see me, or the program would crash, or trip some security failsafe. But it worked. A full copy of Cryptos on 1 holotape. The Raiders know every mission we're running for the next 2 months. They can pick and choose the targets they want. Even they can't fuck that up. One more week until this is over. It's been hard watching the other girls leave on their missions, knowing most of them won't come back. Catherine, Janet, Sarah. I don't hate them, but I need them out of my way. The Raiders have set up a staging area in Summersville. When it's time, I'll slip away, signal Brody, and he can move in. They're calling in every man they've got. No one gets out alive. And then once we're done here, I'll head up to Pleasant Valley and settle in. Give me a month and I'll be running that Did it say shit show? Sure, it probably did. Yeah, so it's fucking bullshit. Too bad she died on one of her missions a little bit earlier. So let's go find their little camping place. I didn't see, but I'm assuming it's marked on my map. Locate the meeting place. Yeah, it's up here.
You're gonna have to wait a minute. I'm only one person.
It's all the way up there. press back for your caps. I'll walk for my fast travel from my camp. Oh yeah, I remember what I was talking about earlier. The virus program is stopping your photos from being saved. Yeah, it sure did take a long time to pick that one up. Yeah, if you're trying to take pictures in the photo mode, this thing here, and they aren't showing up, it's because you need to disable your virus program because it's blocking them from being saved for some reason. I'm not sure if there's anything you can set through the firewall or whatever, so you don't have to turn it off. But I turned it off to take those 2 pictures of my other character there, and it worked. So I'm gonna chalk that one up as a bug because there's no way that should happen, and it's not just my virus program. I've got EVG, but I've read that other people have different programs and it does the same thing. So. Yeah, I mean, it's gotta be something that they could fix, you'd think. There shouldn't be any reason for that. I shouldn't have to, excuse me, I shouldn't have to disable my virus protection. Take a picture. Alright, so let's get up to this place. Out of here. Still a level 2 I have to assign. You and that mouse hand, you gotta learn how to, maybe you should strap it to your wrist so you don't drop it all the time. No, but he's gonna kill me. God damn it. Why? Yeah, kill it. Not me though. Okay, I do have I have things I want to do. Fighting you is not one of them. You're wasting my time. Get out of here. Really? Why? Go away. How far do I have to go before you leave me alone? I really have interest. Come on. I don't care. You can chase me as long as you want. Wasting my time. Yes. And you decide to leave me alone? Good. I was just walking. Just deserve that. Bird, right? Yeah, it's a bird. Or maybe it was a silo thing. Alright, here we are. Why do you have so many dresses on you?
Hello, Mother. Olivia? Why? Wake up. Look around you, Mother. This isn't one of your comic book fantasies. You're no hero. You're just a sad old woman who couldn't face the world. And you dragged all of us into your delusion. How many people have we killed? Hundreds? For what? Nothing changes. There will always be more raiders. Because they're right. There are no heroes. This is a world of villains. The strong survive. They rule. And Mother, I am the strongest. You made me the strongest. I'm done living in the shadows. I'm done playing my part in your little farce. I've made my choice. It's time I took my place in the real world. You're worse than the Raiders ever were. And far, far more dangerous. I'm sorry, Olivia. You've left me no choice. wish it hadn't come to this.
A hero to the end. Brody, you can come out now.
I've never seen anything like that. That's it then?
Yeah? She was the last. It's all over. Give me a hand, would ya? Let's get out of here.
Sorry. One last thing.
Brody, what?
Now it's over.
What a fucking waste. Well, that was depressing. Sure glad I did all that. Alright, let's go get the... finishers. Yeah, that whole thing ended up being pretty disappointing. Not the storyline itself was great. It was good questing. It's just disappointing ending to them. It just seems so blind. Okay, let's go become a mistress of mystery. I can imagine for a group of players if you could roleplay being mistresses of mystery, take over. Although it's not like there's any raiders and there's nobody to protect or
Welcome
anything,
back,
so
Seeger.
whatever. Everybody else is dead. Wait, where am I supposed to go here? Right here, probably. I think we created. You can't, we can't, but. There we go. Did it work? What did it say? Oh, wait a minute. Do I have to do... Did that. Why won't it let me? Please ask the selected user to log in. Oh, I see. Right, okay. I gotta go log into myself now. Oops. Too far back.
Congratulations, Mistress.
Alright, well, there we go. That's that. Finally completed that. Became a Mistress of Mystery. And yeah, that was fun. It was a good story. I liked it. Lots to explore. And yeah, it was fun. I just want to take this moment to rant a little bit against all the people who say there's no story in this game. I don't understand why it's so imperative that you have to have a fucking human NPC giving you the information for it to be considered storyline. Like, this questline on its own, not counting, I mean, the story you follow is you find it yourself, you track it down yourself, but I mean, it's all, there's hours of story for different quest lines, whether it's the main quest line or this quest line. Like, if you think that having to read the stuff from a terminal makes it not count, then honestly I don't know what's fucking wrong with you. Because when you look at so many other games out there, it doesn't matter if it's a person who's talking to you or if it's a note that you're reading. Half the time you're just reading text anyways. You're getting all your information from text anyways. Why does it matter if it's from a computer or not? And when it comes to robots aren't allowed to be quest leaders, like they're not allowed to, you know what I mean? I don't understand. People say that the game has no story. It's obviously, maybe it's not your type of, your style of storytelling. Maybe you don't like having to put in the actual effort to find the different pieces of the story. You just want it spoon-fed to you, because that's what works best for you, I guess. Whatever. But honestly, there's loads of story in this game, if you know where to look, if you want to find it, if you enjoy playing the games like that and discovering the story for yourself. And if you don't like that, then I understand, like, you know, it's not your style, but you can't just say that there's no story in the game. And there very clearly is lots of stories in the game that I mean, if you don't put the effort in, you're never going to find them. You're not going to have the full story a lot of the time. But that's part of the game. That's sort of the purpose of the game. So, you know, it's not really anything worth complaining about, I'd say, because it was built that way specifically to do that. The Fallout games have a massive part of the games have been the information you find in terminals and holotapes and notes. There's another one, holotapes. Like, just because you pick up a tape and it's a recording of somebody giving you the instructions, why is that any different than if you're talking to an actual physical person? Like, who fucking cares how you actually get the information? Why does it have to be from a physical person that you can talk to? It doesn't make any sense to me. That really seems for a lot of people to be like where they're drawing the line, because there's no NPCs. And also, robots are NPCs. They're characters that are non-playable. An NPC is a non-playable character. It doesn't have to be a physical manifestation of somebody. You have Shannon Rivers is an NPC. She's a character in the game. You hear her recordings, you read all her journal entries and stuff like that. Like, that is a character that you can't play in the game. And I mean, sure, she does actually have a physical manifestation. She's dead, but that doesn't matter. It's still a character. So that's just my argument. It's just kind of annoying when people are so willing to just write it off as no story because they themselves aren't interested in the type of storytelling it is. But there's endless amounts of story in this game if you want to go look for it. And I'll continue to defend that point for as long as I have to. Like I said, you don't have to want to play games that have that type of storytelling, but it is still storytelling. there's still loads of story that'll keep you busy for hours if you're interested. I just wanted to throw that out there, just say my piece. You know, everybody who thinks the other way doesn't seem to have any problems letting everybody know. So yeah, there you have it. But that's all we have time for today. We'll end this now. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to find this quest line for yourself, again, I don't remember where I found the Worn Veil. I honestly don't remember. I didn't get it here though, I don't believe. But I got it somewhere, and I had a miscellaneous saying to investigate the Riverside Manor. So I did. Yeah, go to the Riverside Manor at the very least. See what you'll find. So if you want to know on the map where it is, it's right here. So you've got there's the Charleston Capitol building and Summersville's docks, Lakeside Cabins. So just to give you an idea, this body of water right here is along the road that kind of goes up alongside of it. And you'll know it's got the these things, the Pulowski Preservation Shelter, that's what they're called. And you can use those to get right into the base, but if you don't have the veil, you're not actually going to be able to get through the lasers. So I don't know if I honestly can't remember if maybe I did get the veil in the house, or maybe there is one in there if you look. I'm not sure. But there you have it. There's the house. Here's the secret entrance. I'll let you guys figure the rest out for yourselves. Thanks so much for tuning in for this live stream. I had a lot of fun. I'm really glad that it worked. I was concerned that due to my crappy internet, that shouldn't be crappy, that it wasn't going to work. But we were pretty much in the green the entire time. I didn't have any lag in the game, so I don't know, maybe it's a Monday as well, so internet traffic maybe it's not as high, possibly, whatever. It worked, it was fun, so definitely try it again in the future, see how it works. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time.